So when I got it, we had all this damage already. We have cracks here and here. And you can see how the hood is a different shade of paint. Previous owner taped it off and kind of tried to do some body work. Yesterday when I popped the hood to try to look at something, this whole bottom piece broke off and the hood was hanging down like a mess. This was the old repair job. You know, you can see some of the fiberglass work. These are the brackets that hold on the hood to the bus. So it broke at the bracket. This fiberglass work wasn't done very well. So I just got finished taking off all the stuff that was right here, grinding down all this and sanding down to get all this ready for more Bondo and more fiberglass work. So these little patches I'm gonna put over here. I'm gonna put this one here because this is all cracked up. We're gonna put more here, but we're just gonna start with this just to get familiar with this stuff. Bondo glass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a layer of it down first, put the cloth over it, and slap another layer on top. And that'll be the first coat. You can see the stuff's pretty ugly on this side. That's what we got going on today. I've used half of this can already on here. This was the broken part. So it's doing better now so far. We're still gonna mount something up here to get it nice looking and get it strong. That way it could hold this hood up. I am full of fiberglass. I used the grinder and just threw fiberglass everywhere. I knew it was fiberglass, but I wasn't worried about it at the time. I got the Chacos on, and now my little piggies are full of fiberglass and it itches and it sucks. Don't do that. This is the Bondo glass. It's got little pieces of fiberglass in it. I'm hoping that these are my last couple of layers, but
they won't be.
Normally the way these things go is you use the whole can. I'm gonna try mixing it with the spoon this time instead of the spreader. Oh shit, Mom's coming out. Hey Mom!
She can't know we have her spoon.
She's gonna see the spoon. I'm gonna mix it with the spreader.
There we go.
Like make it fudge. Ooh, this crack is rough.
Guessing it's pretty rough to sand too.
Oh yeah, I'm not. It's an art to hit it with the grinder. To make it pretty like this with a grind.
Aren't you the artiste?
That's why I'm taking care of the face.
So it is day, who knows, of quarantine. Eli patched up his hood with some fiberglass Bondo.
Good morning. The hood is covered in fiberglass. Today, I'm going to be taking all this down with a grinder. We're going to take all the pits out. I might put more where there is a big dent or I know there was a lot of cracks. Once it's filled all the holes and fixed all the cracks, then we're going to go on top of that with a regular Bondo body filler. And that'll make it nice and smooth. That way I can sand the hood down and paint it. Good afternoon. It's a totally different day than the last time I filmed the hood. We have made a decision to not put a metal bracket. The fiberglass seems to be holding up really hard. So what I've gotten done, this is still layers of Bondo glass along with this fiberglass cloth. So this goes through here. On this side, I bonded it in and fiberglassed it in. This bracket goes onto there. So this bracket is the pivoting bracket. I added another layer on top of here, and this has all been sanded down. I sanded this down with a grinder, with a sanding pad. It was a 80 grit, a soft pad, a grinding pad, whatever you call it. I need to put another layer. Hopefully it will be the final layer. I'll put some more cloth right here, so I got to cover this again. I've sanded this down. So the outside, I've started using regular Bondo body filler. Bondo sucks, fiberglass sucks, and filming yourself doing it sucks. So that's been limited. Sanding as well. Sanding is worse than all three of those. But we've got our layers of Bondo, and I have gotten it down to a point where it's all smooth. Basically, you're Bondo in your face right here, facelift. So you gotta make sure you do a good job. And all the transitions, if you don't sand down well, it will show. I have to add more, so I'll film whenever I add more in other places. I gotta put some all along here. The cool thing about the Bondo pads is you can crack them and all the old hard Bondo will come off. Let's see. Hardener, I'm pretty sure I mixed up at this point. I don't know which one's the hardener for the fiberglass or the regular body filler, but they look pretty similar, so they're both hardening it. This looks pretty even. I'm going to go ahead and start applying it. It's fixing to start drying on me. This is a filler primer. What it's gonna do, hopefully, is fill some of these little holes you can see here and here, if you can see here and here. Maybe right here. This should fill in all those holes. I'm getting pretty close to being ready to paint. Now I'm done with body work. Now from this point it's gonna be prepping for paint. So this is the first. I'm not priming the whole thing. I'm just priming it to try to fill in all the little pits.
it's got a lizard on it. Little lizard.
Oh, I gotta paint that black. Alright, so that is it on our hood repair. It has been a couple of weeks since we got the hood back on. So far, we are starting to crack again. This crack is only visible from the outside. It does not look like it is cracking from the inside. So we're gonna see how long it holds up. If for some reason it completely breaks off again, we're gonna have to try to fabricate some metal brackets or find a different hood. But so far, it's been holding up. Just a little thing on the hood. The bumper was off. To get the torsion bar back on, the hood has to be open. So if you found this video helpful, if you found this video entertaining, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We love it. We do a little dance every time we see your feedback. So it does not go unnoticed, guys. Till next time, appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.